All right, let's go look. Just sighting in my new 507 comp. I had to mount it on a Springer Precision plate for this X5. This X5 is what I'm going to be taking to IPSC Nationals in Florida next month. So if you look at here, the first one, these were the first one, second one. Then I think third one, I've made a couple adjustments, but basically this is where I'm at right now. These two. So pretty dang close. So we're going to do a couple more. I'm going to just, I'll shift to this guy, and then we'll see where we're at. We'll see how few adjustments I can make on this. Just put it on. Big shout out to Holosun, obviously, for the 507. Get me that for IPSC Nationals so I can compete in that, as well as Springer Precision for the plate to run that on the stock X5. Actually, I think it's a Legion, essentially. It's a Legion upper. So let's complete my sighting in process. And this is about, if you're looking at this, it's about 17, 18 yards. That's where I'm sighting in at. It's not an ideal spot, but this works. This is about as precise of sighting in as I get, but it works just fine. I bag it, and then I have a nice loose grip, holding it steady as I just slowly bring the trigger to the brake. And I just hold it on that inside that paster. I have a very low setting. I have my dot set very low. Actually, I can go one lower, so it's almost, I can see through the dot. Is kind of like a technique I use, and I'm sure others do too, to where I can see through the dot to what I'm aiming at. So that paster, I can see it clearly. Just if I can't see the red, that means it's inside it. Once it is exposed on the black, then it means I'm off, obviously. Makes it easy to distinguish, but also crystal clear for where you're hitting. So I did 2, and then I did 5 after the adjustment. We'll go look. And if you see, I'm gripping it very, very loosely, so it's jumping up. But the whole point is to try to have 0 input into the sights, and just let the trigger do the work. So here's what the results. These were the first 2 before the adjustment, and then I made my adjustment, and it went here. That's actually 2 there, and then kind of danced around it. So if you're looking at it, it's about a little over an inch group, roughly, minus those 2, because those were prior to the adjustment, where I think I'm going to leave it. I've got this one, so I might as well shoot at this one. If anything, I might bump it. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to bump it, because there's the only low, and the rest were right at the level I like to see. So I'm going to just shoot, let's say 5 more at this one, and see where we're at. See what this thing, what kind of pattern this can do, and then we'll start shooting it. Shoot my little course of fire here with my 3 shooting zones. That's 5. Go have a look. All right, let's see where the last 5 without adjustments from the last one look to be. My first shot, I kind of threw low here, and then the other 4 are right here. So grouped a little left, and if you see, that's about a 1 inch group. If you throw out the 1 flyer, so pretty good. I might bring it back 1 click to the right, just since that group was all on the left. So good enough for me, and we'll start shooting the fun stuff. Field testing for the IPSC Nationals, my 507. We'll see how I do it with this grip tape and stock everything else. pretty much. Alright, first run, slow, but knocked down I was going to shoot that popper again, had to shoot the other one, but that's alright. I just planned to shoot those three, the headshot and the popper, and then these three on the right, but I had to improvise. Headshots are pretty good, 2 Alpha 2 Charlie, 2 Alpha here, obviously the easier ones. This is, looks like a little low, Alpha Charlie, low Charlie. Makeup on that steel. I had 2 Charlie left as I entered, so definitely want to clean up at least minimum these 2 Charlies, and then if I throw 1 Charlie down there, that's not ideal, but basically get the alphas on the 2 easiest ones and at least a high percentage on the far one and a high percentage on the headshot for it being about 12 yards. And the popper is 1 for 1. That far popper is about 18 to 20 yards from where I'm shooting it.